What's up, Gorilla Gang? We back with another video, and today we reacting to the Family TV again. Shout out to the Family TV, man. It's it's crazy out here. Two Cleveland rappers killed at a local pool party. Now, Cleveland is my city. You know, that's where I'm from, born and raised. So it's only right that I react to this video. So, like always, like, comment, share, subscribe, man, to the channel. We're a growing channel. Come grow with us and join the family, Gorilla Gang, man. We all in here. And again, I'm working on the website, so these hoodies y'all see me wearing, they will be on the website up for order. When I do drop the website, I'm always put the description in the link in the description below. And yeah, we gonna get to the video. Let's see what the Family TV talking about. Like I said on another video, he always do his homework. He be dead on with the information, man. I respect the Family TV. Let's get into it.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Hurry up and buy.
Look at that gang, we all have emotion. Black trucks pulling up low key. I got my racks up, I ain't no broke. I been spelling so long on my own.
Your body glued to mine. Get ready for some love in due time. Girl, I gotta say you're giving me a high, 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 high when I'm with you.
This is Shaker Heights Police.
Oh, yeah, it was a shooting over here.
The person with the gun.
He's dead. Party we just heard gunshots and then people just started running.
A weekend party turned tragic.
I think he got shot in the face.
You said you think.
Hey, and that's how I get in the city, though. It get wicked in the city. Like, Cleveland is a city you don't want to visit. It's wicked in the city, for real. It get like the Wild Wild West out this bitch. These little YNs is going crazy with these switches and you know what I'm saying. I be staying out their way because they don't want to listen to the older people no more. So I stay out their way. They really destroying themselves in the city. But yeah, it's wicked in the city for sure.
Think somebody got shot in the face?
I think he is dead. I think he is dead.
Two men shot and killed at a late-night party at a home in a wealthy Shaker Heights neighborhood.
Party and shooting that left two people dead. Good evening. I'm Katie Houston.
And I'm John Koslick in for Damon. The deadly shooting happened in one of Shaker Heights' wealthiest neighborhoods over the weekend.
Be you following your dreams, little cuz?
Thanks, B, man. You know I've always looked up to you since I was little, man.
I shouldn't have been the cousin you was looking up to.
What? You had all the girls, money, and respect. That's all I want from real.
Look, it seemed like that's what mattered most, but it's not. That's an illusion. The only thing that really matters is the people that you care about and the people that care about you.
Some would say having a mansion pool party in November is crazy in itself, especially knowing that the pool is outside. But that's what we have here today, fam. We're going to Cleveland, and we shine light on two rappers who lost their life while attending this mansion pool party. Now, one of the rappers who we'll later discuss had promoted this a week before it happened. We'll look at that video. But it seems some claims that's being made that hasn't been presented to the public. But I'd be biased saying it don't make sense. Today we talk about it all, and we also hear from a lady who claims to be the person who bought this house. Her response to the allegations is saying this house got way more stories than we have on this platform. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Today we visit a place about 18 minutes, 10 miles from Cleveland, Ohio. We visit a community where the equity in their homes is up 25% just in the last 2 years. I'll give you an example. The home where this story takes place at was bought in 2022 for a little more than $500,000, while the neighbor homes has been selling for the mid-800s in 2024. And because of this spike in the equity, the homeowner for the house we're talking about today on the 1700 block of Shaker Boulevard had decided to rent his home out since 2023. With such upside, renting the house out that's basically being paid off and earning you interest in the process, still comes a lot of responsibility. Fam, take a look at this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, 6,098 square feet home located on the 1700 block of Shaker Boulevard in Shaker Heights, Ohio. As mentioned, it was sold for $565,100 back on 10/20/2022.
Do you need a loan for your business? Well, if you've been around for more than a year, I'm about to show you how to get up to
People don't slide for check it out because 12 be tricky.
Now, the owner of this home lives in California. His company actually owns the home and was renting it out. Now, the renter was a guy named Travis, alongside his girlfriend, Matt Kinsey, who's an actress, and a later played key to this video as she gave more detail on what took place inside that home for the last 3 months. Fam, meet Myron Rainey, 30 years old, a local rapper who go by the name Press Play MJ.
I done went up my pace, should I go handle it?
A week before Thanksgiving, Press Play MJ decided to show a video that was shot inside the home we just discussed and promoted an upcoming pool mansion party, which happens to take place 3 days after this home was served with an eviction notice.
Working and stick out the back of the truck, get feisty. How did they fake like a Gucci man?
Also showing up to this party was a 24-year-old named Naziah Sanders, also known by his rap stage name, Nazi. He was a rapper, singer, writer, and actor.
All these multi-talented black kids, man, just be like, they be getting right there and then still be in the streets and shit. And get killed and throw, you know, or kill somebody and throw that shit all the way. Shit be crazy.
Man, you know I've always looked up to you since I was little, man.
I shouldn't have been the cousin you was looking up to.
What? You had all the girls, money, and respect. And that's all I want from real.
Look, it seemed like that's what mattered most, but it's not. That's an illusion. The only thing that really matters is the people that you care about and the people that care about you.
Then that day would come, November 24th, 2024. Officers responded to that party from reports that multiple shots had been fired in the 1700 block of Shaker Boulevard at around 3:30 a.m. When police arrived, they found 2 men dead from gunshot wounds in the driveway outside a residence, later identified as Nazi and Press Play MJ. Now, from the outside looking in, and according to what police is releasing in the news outlets, you would think they shot each other to death, but that's not quite how the situation went. According to witnesses on the scene, Nazi had arrived at the party, and an altercation ensued between the two individuals, Nazi and Press Play MJ. As reported by the attendees, MJ was gaining the upper hand in the physical fight until Nazi drew a gun and shot the rapper multiple times. Following the incident, Press Play MJ girlfriend allegedly shot Nazi multiple times.
Oh, so Nazi shot MJ and MJ girl shot him is how they both ended up dead. So the 2 dead niggas was beefing with each other, fighting each other. One of the dead niggas killed the other dead nigga, and the other dead nigga girlfriend killed the other dead nigga. Okay, so that might have sounded fucked up to y'all, but I was, you know, putting this shit in perspective in my brain out loud. But shout out to y'all too, though.
What police claims, self-defense. Once again, may they both rest in peace and love and condolences to their families. But as time go on, more will come out about that home. Court document shows an eviction notice was filed 3 days before the party is mentioned. The record state officers responded to the home at least 13 times in the last 2 months. There were reports of drug use.
And that's on the boulevard too, which is kind of like, it ain't like a main street, but it's main, and it's a train that go through the sides of the boulevard. So it's a Van Aken train that go through the middle, and it's the houses on each side. So each side is a one-way. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a main street. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like double yellow line main. It's one half is going one way only, and the other half is going the other way only. But you could turn off and get to Eaton or Kingsley or any of them streets over there. All of them houses is nice houses over there, though.
Noise and violent confrontations. In the eviction filing, The out-of-state landlord claims the tenant, who is not one of the people who died, failed to pay rent and was subleasing the home. Now, we'll later hear from someone who was allegedly with the person renting his home, and according to her, she was renting it as well. But check out this news clip.
Party weird. We just heard gunshots and then people just started running.
A weekend party turned tragic.
I think he got shot in his face.
You said you think somebody got shot in the face?
I think he is dead. I think he is dead.
2 men shot and killed at a late-night party at a home in a wealthy Shaker Heights neighborhood.
Now the question remains, how did this happen?
You know, I just wish both of them could have walked away.
In just the last few hours, we have uncovered new information about that mansion where this all unfolded this weekend.
Tonight, News 5's Nadine Albasada tells us the home's been on the radar of Shaker Heights police for at least 2 months.
This is Shaker Heights Police.
Oh, yeah, it was a shooting over here.
Moments before 911 was called, Legend, who didn't want to give his full name, remembers seeing his 2 friends, MJ and Nazi, at the party.
MJ just ran through the door. He was just like, you feel me, it was like a look in his eye, and Nazi was on his own mission and came by himself and everything.
Next thing he knew, gunfire rang.
Just being inside the house, you heard a shot, and then you heard like 5 more shots after. And I mean, quick sudden, everybody panicked, ran, hid.
Is he breathing?
No!
It hurt.
Later, Legend learned 24-year-old Nasia Sanders, known as Nazi, and 30-year-old Myron Rainey, known as Press Play MJ, were killed.
It shocked me at first, and then by the time I like really processed it, like I didn't sleep.
I ain't really hip to the 2 dudes that's rappers. I ain't never really heard their music, and I'm from the city. They must, you know, I'm an older dude, but I probably ain't with the wave. But you know what I'm saying? It's still a sad incident that occurred. So, you know, rest in peace to them 2 young men. It's sad that it happened, but yeah, I ain't really hip to who they is, but I know exactly where they was.
Sleep for a day or 2. I was crying the whole day.
Days before Press Play MJ advertised the event on his social media with a video of the same home, captioning it Mansion Pool Party. Around 3:30 Sunday morning, Shaker Heights police found the 2 up-and-coming rappers dead in the driveway of a home where the party was held. Police say there's no evidence a third party was involved in the shooting and no arrests have been made.
Where is the person with the gun?
He's dead.
Court documents show an eviction notice was filed 3 days before the...
So how did they get... they both ended up dead, so somebody had to be alive to kill the other motherfucker. So the chick, and she didn't get arrested, so I think they saying it was self-defense on her behalf or whatever.
The event. The records say officers responded to the home at least 13 times in the last 2 months. There were reports of drug use, excessive noise, and violent confrontations. In the eviction filing, the out-of-state landlord claims the tenant failed to pay rent and was subleasing the home.
Where? I don't know. I'm not from here.
But it's still unclear what exactly led up to this tragedy.
They loved each other for real. It was just brothers fight, and they choose to fight and argue rather than resolve and think at the moment.
Legend says MJ and Nazi were friends. Now they're gone.
Wow.
Moving forward, he's pushing to stop the violence.
I hope everybody take from this that violence and trying to be hard, the hardest person, that's not the answer to nothing. The answer to stuff is trying to talk like adults and trying to talk like people with a clear conscience.
Listen to his voice.
And aims to spread more light.
Look at all of this stuff from Nazi.
And keep his friend's music alive.
It can sound corny, whatever you want to say, love is always going to be the answer.
Reporting in Shaker Heights, Nadine Busada, News 5.
Someone in the comments have responded and saying, is this the house on Shaker Boulevard? With McKenzie replying, yes, it was mine. I had no idea they were throwing parties.
Her name is Lola. She was a showgirl, but that
she must be the one who lived in Cal.
If someone responded, is this confirmed? Never mind, that's crazy, I peeped your story, assuming she posted receipts. Someone said, you definitely knew. She responded, no, B, I didn't. Even if I didn't know, I wouldn't have any ability to stop him. I've called the police on him. They wouldn't arrest him. He has squatter rights because he's a squatter. So they're trying to evict him right now. She went on and said, I called the police 20 times on him in the past months from him, abusing me and him throwing parties. Asked the police. Someone responded, why are you making this about you? Very Karen-like. Someone also responded, you just said you had no idea they were throwing parties above. Someone else responded, wow, did the police confirm you once this happened? Sorry about the losses in the house. She responded, I wasn't calling about the parties. I was calling because he was abusing me. She said she found out about the parties this week, saying she left the house 3 weeks ago. She also responded to someone and said, actually, the realtor called me because she thought I was the one that was unalived because they wouldn't tell anyone who it was. The realtor, who already knew everything that was going on with him and me, was already thinking he was going to do something to me, so that's why people thought it was me. She also said, I'm not trying to make it about me. I was abused for months in this house, and I was begging the police the entire time to get him out. Because of his squatter rights, he didn't have to leave until he was evicted. The reason these parties happened in the first place, because he was trying to get my attention, and he was just trying to prove a point. This is all happening because of the abuse that led up to that night. And this was my house in the first place. I rented it. I bought it, and it's a big deal to me. That's why. She also responded, also, I know he wanted to throw parties, but I didn't think he had it in him to actually do something so insane. Also responding, what exactly? Laughing my ass off. I just said that I didn't know, but I did call the police for him abusing me, correct? And this week I found out he was having parties, but I said I didn't know before, correct? What did I confirm? Also responding, are y'all hating just cause you're that boring with your life? Go touch some grass. You're fighting with someone who had to go through a tremendous amount of abuse, and I just want some peace in my life. I was trying to help people understand what was going on. Now, someone said it's owned by a guy from California, which is correct. We looked it up. He said that's the landlord. I rented it, honey. She said I had the house until basically the end of November because he wanted to come back for Christmas. Travis, my boyfriend, he and I bought it for 4 months. And he went crazy a little bit. So what happened was I left because I didn't want to be viewed, and he stayed and started throwing parties. Now that also matches the same time frame the house was last listed for rent. It's on you if you want to believe her or not, fam. I'm just here to present what's presented to the public. Nonetheless, the 2 victims, once again, rest in peace and love and condolences to their families. It's a crazy story. A pool party in November, 2 robbers, known in their hometown, lost their life after a physical fight. Conflicting reports, but according to witnesses,
Yeah, a pool party in November in Cleveland, Ohio is insane. How? G? It's cold as a bitch up here. The fuck is you talking about? Pool. Niggas ain't getting in no motherfucking pool in November. Niggas is not coming outside of those swim trunks without no shirt and shoes and socks and shit on. Hell no. I don't know about y'all, but nigga, I ain't. If you from the city, nigga, you know November is not the time to go swimming. The fuck going on? But y'all let me know what y'all think about this story in the comments, man. Again, rest in peace to them 2 young men. That's a sad, tragic incident, man. I wish they had put the guns down and shit, you know, and live longer. So, yeah.
a fight turned into someone brandishing a firearm and shooting the next. And the victim in that first shooting, girlfriend, had shot the suspect in the first shooting, making him a victim for the second shooting. It's a very unfortunate situation. With all that being said, fam, it's time for you guys to let me know how you feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, them 2 young men, man, they just, you know, unfortunately had a disagreement and had a squabble. One pulled out a gun, killed the other one. The girlfriend of the one that was getting shot killed the one that was doing the shooting, and they both no longer here. So it's a sad story, but yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments about that. And again, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. We're a growing channel, man. Come grow with us, man. And with that being said, till the next time, we out.